Over the last 25 years of Chris and I traveling together, we've used everything from those really big suitcases all the way through to boarding flights with just a personal item. Over the last few years when we've been slow traveling, we've been using those backpacking style backpacks. But for our upcoming 3-month trip, we want to be much, much more agile than that. Chris and I have taken early retirement so that we can slow travel around the world together, spend more time with our families, and take on projects that matter to us.
We're about to leave on our next trip to Argentina and Uruguay, but we're stopping in Ontario first to spend the holidays with our families.
We'll be traveling for about 3 months through winter and summer weather, and we don't want to be weighed down by luggage. We want to be able to pack as little as we can so that we can move on trains, planes, and buses really easily. Over the years, the stuff we pack has gotten less and less as we realize how little we really need. I'm comfortable wearing the same outfits regularly, and I don't feel like I need to pack special things for specific events. Like I won't pack a special dress that I'm going to wear for the one night we're going to eat out at a nice restaurant on the entire trip. Instead, I pack a few things that I really like and that are versatile enough to be worn everywhere. Even when going from winter to summer conditions, I just change up my layers a bit without changing my full outfit. For this coming trip, I am going to attempt to pack everything I need into this 44-liter Osprey carry-on bag.
And I'm going to try and use this much cheaper 40-liter one that I found on Amazon.
And once we've been using both bags for a little bit, we'll do another video on how the cheaper and more expensive bags compare.
Every airline has different size limits for carry-ons, but we've measured these and they fit well within the limits of the airlines we fly regularly. The last time we went through Toronto's Pearson Airport, Air Canada had a checkpoint set up to measure everyone's carry-on bags electronically. The system was pretty picky, so we want to make sure we're well within the carry-on size limits.
It takes a bit more planning to pack less, but it is very worth it because I really don't like having to carry big, heavy bags around. Like if we're getting on a bus with a bigger bag, we'd have to put the bag underneath the bus. When it's under the bus, we lose sight of it and somebody can take it without us knowing. With a smaller bag, we can take it on board with us. Now, depending on where you're traveling, you might also have to worry about bus robberies, but that is another story. And ignoring all this stuff about safety, I just like to travel lighter in general. I want to be free to move around and see the different sights and hop on buses and trains without being weighed down by literal excess baggage. I just want to be agile and free to do what I want to do. Now, I get that you might not feel the same way, and maybe some of you watching prefer to travel with more stuff, and I get that. It's just that this is how I feel more comfortable.
So here's how we're going to pack everything we need for 3 months of slow travel into one carry-on bag each.
For this trip, I'm going to wear my bulkier hiking shoes on the plane, which means I need to pack my walking shoes. And then I am also going to pack a pair of flip-flops because somehow on every trip, I end up having to unexpectedly use a public shower, and these really save me. For this trip, I'm packing just one pair of pants and a few tank tops. Then I'll pack my jean jacket for cooler days and winter weather. I pack 3 sets of workout clothes, which double as hiking clothes. And I pack enough socks and underwear so that I can go a week without doing laundry.
Em's underwear and socks are much smaller than mine, so to keep up with her, I'm going to try and use compression bags this time. I won't use compression bags on everything, and not just because I'm worried about wrinkles. Excessive weight can become a problem if you compress everything just to pack more.
For toiletries, I just pack whatever I need into these little containers. And then when I run out, I just buy more. I'm not super picky about my products, so I'm okay to just buy whatever is available at the local shops. I also pack in a super cheap set of nail clippers. Most airports let you through with these, but not all of them. So if they get taken away by security, I'm only losing a cheap set. Chris also got me this super tiny, very packable, travel-friendly hair straightener. I love it because it has ceramic blades, it heats up to 400 degrees, and it actually works. And this one can also handle 110 and 220 volts, so I can plug it in without a converter with foreign electrical currents. And of course, we'll pack our electrical adapters that allow us to keep our devices charged while we're traveling. These ones take the North American type of plug and convert them to whatever we need when we're traveling. What we don't need to pack is this bulky voltage converter, Because all of our devices can handle both 110 and 220 volts, we don't need to bring this with us.
I like my electronics, but to minimize what I'm packing, I'm going to try and double things up. So like this time, I'm not going to bring my point and shoot camera, and I'm just going to use my phone, and I got a phone with a good zoom on it. I also bring USB chargers with more than one port, because that way we don't have to bring multiple USB chargers. For better security, I take pictures and videos with my phone locked. That way if it ever gets swiped, people can't get in.
My Osprey bag comes with this easy access spot for my laptop.
Actually, my cheap bag has that too, but it's on the outside, so it may not be as safe.
I'm even fitting in this smaller day pack with first aid supplies for when we go on shorter hikes.
And we always bring a smoke and carbon monoxide detector with us whenever we travel, because so many countries don't require them to be installed.
This is my crossbody bag that I use as my personal item, and I keep it separate from my carry-on bag. I keep important documents in here like my passport, and also things that I might want on board my flight, like chargers and e-readers. Using this, I can put my carry-on bag in the overhead bin, and then I don't need to access it again until we deboard. And we're all packed. These carry-on bags have everything we need for 3 months of slow travel.
That's our video for today. We'll see you in the next one when we start our trip.